What's up, boys? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. Today is going to be a twofer. We got our boy Wings of Redemption, aka Liquid Richard, and our boy WWE Champion Gotcha Game Addict Phil. And this video, I caught it on Wingdom's channel. It's really good. I didn't get a chance to look at the stream yesterday, but apparently our boy Liquid Richard was trying to give our boy Phil some advice, but it kind of came off like a little bit of sneak dissing. So figured I'd bring it up, show it to you guys, and yeah, we could talk about it. So let's get into it.
I think I'm gonna play one more mission. I'm gonna do something fun. I don't follow Phil that closely either. But like following just like Snort Burnell or like places like that, that's not the whole Phil that you know what I'm saying? Like that you're getting a skewed view of what Phil actually is.
Okay, he just stated that he doesn't follow Phil, he doesn't know much, and that you know, he doesn't really follow him, so he doesn't know that much. And then he's going to proceed for the next 5 minutes to talk about all of DSP's issues, to talk about his addictions, which, you know, there are numerous ones, to talk about his inflections, to talk about his streams, to talk about how he begs for money, everything that, you know, that most people that follow Phil know about. But yet he's claiming he doesn't know much about him. But let's get into it. It's a walking contradiction here, because our boy Richard is doing a little bit of sneak dissing.
Like Phil is a very eloquent talker. Like Phil really shines when he's talking about video games, much less than when he's playing video games. I feel like Phil would do really well in like a podcast situation as the primary host and have one off host.
Yeah, no, the only thing that Phil talks about, I mean, Phil gets his news from Twitter, and you know, he follows a few people and he basically just regurgitates everything he reads. So he's not that very interesting. And it sounds like our boy Wings is trying to butter up Phil so that he change his mind and do that low-cal podcast that Keemstar was trying to put together.
Right? Just somebody to kind of like give some kind of color commentary and keep the thing going. And like the host's whole job is to keep Phil talking. He would succeed on that. I said eloquent, not elegant. Dude, Phil has an iconic voice. You can't tell me he doesn't. There's literally tens, possibly hundreds of thousands of people that could pick Darkside Phil's voice out of a list of 5. Now, if you go pick Darkside Phil and they gave you just 5 people laughing, you could find Phil.
Yes, because he's the most annoying one out of the group. He's an annoying laugh and he has an annoying voice, and it just makes the hair stand up on your back of your neck.
Yeah, she's doing really good. Like she's like 3.5 pounds away from being the smallest she's been since like high school.
Divorce saga incoming.
But here's the thing with like, you guys take Phil's begging. Well, I hate to use the term begging.
No, that's exactly what it is. It's begging. It's begging. Now, if you're working, you're streaming, doing your streams and stuff like that, and you occasionally might say, hey, I appreciate any support you guys can throw my way. That's one thing. But what Phil does is just straight fucking beg. And you do it too sometimes, Richard. You're not as bad as Phil, but you do it as well. And what he does is straight up begging. So don't be embarrassed, or don't be you know, don't weasel out when you say he begs, because he does beg.
Y'all take Phil's, like, you know, asking for like tips and things like that to the extreme. Like
he's not asking for tips, he's begging for tips. And when you constantly ask and ask and ask, and when you make videos begging and begging and begging, and when you have a standing video that basically critiques where he critiques his viewers and their donations. That's not asking for help. That's not asking for tips. That's just straight panhandling, e-begging.
His whole stream isn't that. Like, he goes hours sometimes between them. Hey Shango, dude, thank you for the $10. Like, it's not his whole stream. Like, everybody makes it out to be like his whole stream is like, I need that money, man. I really do. You know, and like they'll take that clip of me saying it and put it in bad context as well. It's manipulative games that people play. And then they'll turn around and be like, well, you said it. How am I making you out to be a bad person? I heard that Phil is having like a WWE champion fallout.
Okay, back again what he said. I don't follow Phil. I don't know much about him. But yet he intimately knows about the WWE Champions Gotcha addiction that Phil has and how he got busted in his video, and he refuses to chime in. And I personally think it's a big reason why he's not getting the tips. And I explained it in multiple videos already. I said that I had multiple people, at least 2 people, come to my chat in my podcast and basically say, I used to give Phil money, no more. I can't do it anymore because of the videos that were put out there showing that he still has that WWE game. He's still playing it, and he's still spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on that game.
Like, has like his tips slowed down significantly since somebody called him playing WWE champions?
Now, Richard, how do you know that? How do you know that unless you are following the detractors, especially me? Because you sound like you're watching my videos, pimp. Because I've chronicled the whole thing since it first came out. The first video where it was caught, when Aqua Teal caught it, big ups to Aqua Teal for catching that. My first video, I've probably put out maybe 4 or 5 videos on this issue. And everything you just said right now, it sounds like you're listening to us, pimp. So when you claim and say you don't know much about what's going on for Phil, don't lie, pimp. You know you follow the detractors. You follow your detractors, and you follow DSP detractors.
See, I don't look at it that way, Jay Cornwall. Like, I look at Phil as a man that is suffering from a disease that is begging for help.
Now, that's a sneak this there. Earlier he said he didn't like to use the term begging when it came to Phil. And now he uses the word beg when he could have used 1,000 other words. So he sneaked this in, pimp. He sneaked this in there. That's the way you sneak this at Wings.
In a way. Right? That's the way I look at Phil, right? Because like, if Phil didn't spend what's realistically the number at this point? $60,000?
Why? Like, I've never done anything.
Let's say Phil didn't spend $60,000 on JPEGs of Hulk Hogan.
Again, Wings, you just called you. How do you know it's $60,000? How do you know, pimp? Don't lie. That's my thing. Don't lie about it. If you follow the detractor drama, that's cool. You know, you like to laugh at Phil like we all do. But don't lie, you know, because that's where you get in trouble, when you start lying.
He would be fine. He would be fine. Right? I mean, like, everybody spends.
If he didn't spend the $60,000, he'd be fine. No, I don't think so. He seems to be someone that has an addictive personality. So if he's not addicted to WWE, it would be something else that he'd throw money into. Whether it be games, whether it be, you know, substances, or, you know, anything like that. He would just, you know, he just seems to have that addictive personality.
Money on something, right? There's nobody out here that doesn't spend money, right? What Phil needs to do is he needs to get his gambling addiction in check, and he also probably should try a little sobriety. Like, his day off streams where he wants a lot of tips so he can go to the alcohol store and get lit up. He cut that out. But I don't want to be a man in a glass house, because I'm a man in a glass fucking house. Because like, I'm, you know, I got a carton right here from the other day. This had red velvet cake in it. Does a motherfucker that look like this need red velvet cake? I do not. So like, you can call me a hypocrite all you want, but like, Drinking's bad for you. Makes you make bad choices.
Agree.
Again, like why do you get upset when somebody defends it? It's okay not to be perfect. What's worse, alcohol addiction or gambling addiction? That's a great question.
Alcohol addiction.
I'm gonna say alcohol addiction is worse than gambling addiction. Both can kill you, but I've seen alcohol kill more people than I've seen gambling kill. Gambling usually just makes people dislike you. Well, Bojangle Punan, the reason people would call you a thumb when you shave your beard is because people have an expectation. Like, look at it this way. If I take my glasses off, I look like an entirely different person because your brain...
Alright, he's just rambling on. Let me skip a little bit here.
Glasses literally have like tape on the end of them. Going into like podcasts or Lion's Den and things like that. And that book's going to be called...
Alright, he just decided to ramble about himself about writing a book, which he's too fat and lazy to write anything. Alright, so that's the video, pimps. Hope you guys liked it. I thought it was fascinating. I always enjoy Wings talking about Phil, because you know, I think since Wings gets way more hate and way more trolling than DSP does, I think he rivals a little bit in you know, like he enjoys seeing DSP get a smidgen of what he receives in trolling and stuff. So I think personally, I think Wings likes it and he finds it funny. That's why he watches Detractor channels on Phil, and more than likely he's probably watching all my videos. So anyway, if Phil can, I mean, if Wings can watch my video, you can watch my videos, pimp. Give it a like, drop a comment, always appreciate it. Peace out.